Yes, that's correct. You've joined me here on top of a mountain doing a spontaneous, adventurous interview for the world with none other but the one and only beautiful Meow Lemonhunen.
Nice, thank you. Thank you for driving me all the way up this mountain today.
Yeah, that's actually my pleasure, Mia. You're a beautiful young woman with a lot of gorgeous self-expression and creativity to offer the world, and some fantastic beauty within of your heart. Yeah, you really love things and people, and you've just dedicated your lives to the life to the betterment of the planet.
Yeah, totally. I mean, what else is there to do, really?
Not much.
Like, have a great life. Yeah, I think it comes from this, like, really deep internal realization of the futility and the spontaneity of life. Like, you are able to create it. And you're able to do whatever the fuck you want. So, like, it depends which way you set your wave into. And, like, if you want to be mean to someone, then it's going to be, like, coming mean back at you. And if you want to be nice to someone, it's going to come back as, like, a tsunami of love. So I think that's what I've been experimenting with.
From what I've discovered, young Mia, it's not all about being mean or nice, is it? Sometimes there's such things as tough love, self-discipline.
Dark feedback.
Dark feedback. Can you tell us about your experience of things not always being nice and your external output to get nice back?
Yeah, I think we just had a moment right before starting where we were, like, receiving, like...
Starting what?
Just, like, in terms of, like, dark truths that might hurt because they're uncomfortable to accept and face in yourself or in others. So, like, I'm a big fan of writing poetry about it because that's, like, a less direct way of, like, being mean about stuff that needs to be, like, met with some, like, direct, harsh, like, slicing into the truth. Like, if you're just being nice for when you're not actually feeling nice, then that's a lie. That's gonna be much more hurtful also to the being that you're being nice to, because they inherently will feel that it's not genuine. So it's better to be like, well, I am having a crap day and this is the best I can do right now, rather than, just like being over polite and going out of your way to do something that you really don't want to do.
Yes, I can see how perhaps littering the world with niceness, compliments, hugs, when it's inauthentic to you, is like littering the ocean with excellently constructed plastic origami. Might look nice, and there's little Japanese floating ships going everywhere, but it's fucking up the ocean of our hearts with inauthentic external output.
Yeah. Actually, it comes down to, like...
Sorry, couldn't hear you.
Authenticity. Like, I think instead of that naughty or nice paradigm, we could just try to find our authenticity, and a lot of people don't know what that is or how that looks because we've been so taught to act a certain way and speak a certain way and, like, be in relationships a certain way. So it's no longer authentic. Like, you don't know where your drive comes from to do stuff. And, like, I spent years doing dance as a form of authentic expression. So my body is really authentic in its expression and, like, most of the time doesn't care what it looks like to other people. It's more about me feeling comfortable in my body. And that as a starting place is actually really a beautiful compass to figuring out how you feel about the world or other people and how they, like, make you feel about them. So yeah, I encourage people to just, like, take a 10-minute silent movement meditation and just really figure out what your body, how does it want to rearrange itself, and like, does it feel comfortable like this, or like does it want to jump off the cliff, or like what's going on? Maybe it just wants to shake. Yeah, whatever. And usually as you do that, other people join. They're like, fuck yeah, like this feels good, like I just want to do whatever you're doing, I don't know what it is exactly. That's my direct channel to authenticity.
Right. Yeah, so I get from that, like, one thing I recently did, just 3 days a limited speech fast, because I was at a workshop and I had to talk to people to participate effectively. However, on my limited speech fast, I discovered that what did I discover? What were we talking about?
Speech fast.
Yeah,
Authenticity.
the speech fast, authenticity.
Just lost a lot of words.
Yeah. Oh yeah, got it. So with the body, that the body doesn't lie. Yeah, as you were saying, body language. If your body wants to go somewhere, it will turn in that direction and do it. So I learned that, you know, a lot of lying or manipulation comes from me via what I choose to say. And not being able to say all this continual internal dialogue that goes through my head, I was able to step above that and assess, what am I letting out my mouth on a daily basis? Is it something I'm saying to protect myself, to prove myself, to prove that I didn't take the strawberries from the kitchen? I didn't leave that used condom on your auntie's shelf? Like, trying to prove something to someone else. Yeah. So, how often do I need to speak out of a place of just proving myself or trying to show that I'm great or that I know something? Paradoxically, I'm posting a video onto YouTube about all my intrinsic wisdom. But yeah, it just made me conscious of that and the real truth that lies within the body.
It's a practice. No one's like an expert at first try and first hand, but that's like something to aim at. Like in every interaction, it might be really challenging to say something that's actually honest, but it's so worth it. Like it changes everything.
Yeah, and on just on being authentic and giving love to the world and niceness, so you can receive love back and receive niceness back. A lot of the time I do walk around thinking, what can I do to serve individuals? How can I help them in some way, from just a good vibe, energetic hello to to helping them move the fridge in their takeaway shop or whatever. And for me though, I can be monitoring how much that comes out of my own egotistical validation for myself, my own selfish, like, tick that box, yeah, I'm doing good for the planet, I'm doing good stuff, spreading good vibes, it's awesome, and how much just comes from an authentic longing or a natural self-expression of the core essence inside of myself that is joyous, you know. And if I'm not feeling that, it's okay for me to walk around not feeling it and expressing myself expressing my anger or my sadness or my frustration or my sense of abandonment, expressing that in an authentic way without making that personally directed to someone else, without projecting my own stuff and making someone else wrong. And that's where the healing happens.
Amen, brother.
Phew. Got anything else you want to say?
Took the words out of my lips.
Out of your butt. So yeah, that's it from me and Mini Sputnik.